We started with the minutes of silence, and we are about to get underway with game one, and this will be the Algeria 1 team versus the Egypt 2 team. So with me I have Roy Marquez, the IWBF development chair of the Americas zone, as well as the IWBF technical supervisor at this particular tournament. Roy, welcome to South Africa.
Thank you, Jerry. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good to have you on board here. And Roy is going to help us talk 3-on-3 basketball. So let's just give you a briefing. Yeah, so the way the tournament format's going to work at this particular competition, it's a straight knockout. So the team that loses immediately is knocked out of the competition, and the winning team will then move to the next round, which effectively works out as a quarterfinals, followed by a semi-final and a final. Roy, so 3-on-3 rules. What are we doing here with regards to the rules on 3-on-3 basketball for those viewers tuning in that don't know what?
Well, 3-on-3 wheelchair basketball is pretty close to the 3-on-3 basketball. Similarities go with the able-bodied wheelchair basketball 5-on-5. We play on the same court as the 5-on-5. The court measures 11 meters in length and fit in the same width of the normal field. 3 players on each side. They can add up to 8.5 points. Any basket scored from the field, as we just saw, is worth 1 point. Any basket scored beyond the arch is worth 2 points. I think we can get going, Jerry, and as things happen on the way, we can talk about them.
So I think one of the other key aspects is when how long is the game?
Shot clock. Oh, the game is a one period of 10 minutes, or ends after those 10 minutes, or when one team's scores reaches 21 points.
All right,
and the shot clock period is 12 seconds and not 24.
All right, great. Well, so here we have Algeria 1 up against Egypt 2, and for Algeria we have in the Algerian team we've got number 9 is Aya Badrani, we've got number 11, number 15 is Bilal Ayashi, we've also got Abdurrauf Abad as well as Nabil Goudouin. So that's the Algeria 1 side. In this particular
what we just saw is any change in possession, the ball needs to get to a player beyond the arch. The player has to have all 4 wheels behind the arch for the ball to be checked out. Same thing over here. The team wasted their 12 seconds, so the ball will go on beyond the arch. Needs to be checked to the opposing player, and plays follows.
All right, great. So just looking at the Egyptian side, shot goes up there from Mohamed Abdelaziz. They also have Mahdi Abbas and Ashraf Amar. And in your Algerian side, we've got number 15 is Bilal Ayashi, playing the ball across to Omar Zidi. And also in this team, we've got the number 12, which is Abad. I didn't quite hear. Did we talk about the point system, the classification?
Yes, we talked about it, just reminding everybody that the team can add up to 8.5 points in the 3-on-3 game.
So yeah, fast-moving action. Games go quickly. So let's see what happens here. We do apologize. It's we haven't quite got the electronic scoreboard here, but I can tell you that at this stage, the Algerian team are leading by 4 points to 1 at this point of the game. Abdelaziz for Egypt puts up the shot as the shot clock goes, and another point for Egypt. So Egypt 2, Algeria 4. Bilal Ayashi. And Roy, in the America zone, have you guys taken to the 3-on-3 format of this game as yet?
We haven't played any continental tournaments yet. Countries are are developing the discipline within their national federations. We haven't had any opportunity to play international ball now. But we do also need to remind all our viewers that this is a relatively new discipline. Players are getting used to the rules as to the games. So I think with time we'll see better movement of the players in developing specific 3-on-3 skills.
Right, another great bit of speed there from the Algerians, but unable to make the initial attempt, and Omar Zidi converts for Algeria. So as you can see in our top left inset of the screen, that is the current score. Algeria score will be indicated on the right hand side. They currently have 5 points, and Egypt on the left hand side 2 points, and we have 4 minutes 47 left in this first encounter. Still all to play for.
As we see there, any defensive rebound, the ball needs to be taken beyond the arc. Any offensive rebound, team that's on the offense can keep on shooting to the basket.
Foul called there by the referee, and it looks like we'll have a 1 free throw. So that'll constitute 1 point for Algeria. So Algeria now 6-2. Egypt still have time to make something happen here, and they will rely on Ashraf Amar and now to Abdelaziz. But a bit of a height mismatch there, so he decides to rather throw it out to Mahdi Abbas, and the 2-point attempt there was unsuccessful. And Bilal Ayashi now for Algeria. Very dangerous from that part of the court, and he doesn't often miss. Algeria starting to gain the ascendancy here, and the clock running down to 3 minutes 56. Abdelaziz puts up the shot, gets a point back for the Egyptians, and takes a tumble at the same time. It probably is going to take these teams a bit of time to adjust to the different rules.
Well, the rules don't change that much. I think what impacts is most of the tactics, that the game is still in development, so there's no specific tactics yet developed for 3-on-3 as the players are adjusting. For the rest of the rules, just the same. 3 seconds in the key, same types of fouls don't change. It's just the small specifics that we talked over here in terms of the court being shorter, and how the play and how the rules were developed to keep the game a fast-paced one, to be fun to watch.
All right, Ayashi for Algeria puts up the shot, and another point there for Algeria, and the Egyptians now starting to run out a bit of time in this encounter. And just a reminder, should Egypt not win this game, they get knocked out automatically, and Algeria move on to the next phase of the competition. Coming up after this game, we will see the encounter between the Moroccan 2 side. They will play against the South African 1 side. So just to explain that obviously these teams are currently taking part in the 2020 IWBF Afro Paralympic qualifying tournament that's underway in Johannesburg, and today is a break day for the 3-on-3 tournament. So the national teams of all 4 countries have split their teams into 2 3-on-3 teams, and we will find a winner at the end of this evening's competition. All right, and free throw now for Morocco. Omar Zidi doesn't drop, and Abdelaziz to Mahdi Abbas. good defense by Algeria, making it difficult for Egypt to break the key. And rebound goes out of play, and Ayashi will throw it in. Number 12 there for Algeria is Abad. Ayashi to Omar Zidi, a big, tall Algerian, adds to the scoreboard, and currently Algeria 11, Egypt 4. Good work there by Abdelaziz. And in terms of the development, obviously you being the development officer in the America zone, what are your impressions about the development of the African game?
Level of play of the 4 teams that are here, four men's teams that are here in this tournament is very good, very leveled, very high. Too bad many teams withdrew from the tournament for various reasons. I think it would have added to the quality of the tournament in terms of number of games. It's always important to play high-level games to keep on developing your sport.
And the current state in South America, I mean, do you have the same sort of problems with the, for want of a better description, the lesser nations, or is it, is the game moving on quite well in the America zone?
I think America faces, when we talk about zone, faces the same challenges as Africa does in terms of the size of the zone and the wealth of the nations. So it's not only the teams but the nations that have problems with funding. So it makes it difficult for them to travel, to do exchange, to play international games more. And the only key to develop is to play against level teams.
All right, Egypt, they're unable to narrow this deficit, and time is running out, and Algeria they will progress to the next stage, and that is the end of the game. So Algeria take first blood in the opening game of this